going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today, we have a Pro Series holster. We have two Pro Series holsters from Mission First Tactical. Now, these are premium holsters, nicer holsters, higher-end holsters, and they have one very, very unique feature that I've never seen in any other holster, but I'm going to make you wait to the end of the video before I tell you what that is. Please don't hate me. Please don't unsubscribe. All right, so one of these holsters we have is an inside the waistband. The other one is going to be an outside waistband. One of the unique features is these holsters work with or without a light, and they even work with different lights as well. That's one of your hints to figure out the super secret feature. It doesn't use the light as a retention point. That's how you can use different lights or no light if you choose to. It has all the cool guy features, the adjustable cant, the adjustable ride height. The retention is really, really solid. And there's another hint. Part of the retention is very unique, but the retention is very, very good. How am I doing building suspense for Mission First Tactical? The fit and finish is very clean. All the edges look great. It's just a very nicely well done holster. Obviously, it's an optics ready, optics cut holster. If you couldn't tell, the gun I've been showing you in here it does have an optics on here. A couple different clip options as well. It has these two, it comes with these two clips, but also comes with a top mount clip if you prefer. But most important for me, it works with the NeoMag alias holster attachment system. So most of the time I tested this holster was not with any of these clips, it was the alias system clip. The way the alias system works from NeoMag, you replace the clip on your holster, and that allows you to use the holster with all of our different receivers. So for example, I have one receiver here on my belt when I want to carry appendix. I have another one on my desk screwed in, hard mounted to my desk. I have another magnetic one inside the car. I have the Velcro one in my bag. I have a Molly panel one. You get the idea. You get the point. It's very modular. Within seconds, I can clip from my belt. I get in the car. I go on the magnetic one. I sit at my desk. I go the hard mount one, and it's a great magnetic system. If the gun I'm using if the holster I have doesn't work with that system, then I am just not interested in that holster at all. So it works with that system really well is the whole point of that. All right. Enough building suspense and wasting your time. The unique feature in here is it uses a magnet for the retention. And when I first heard that, I was like, very scared. I don't know if I like this. Danger, different, scary, stay away. But it works really, really well. There's a post inside there that goes inside the barrel, and that's what ensures that the steel barrel lines up with the magnet. And it's a very, very strong neodymium magnet. I hope I'm saying that right. Either way, at NeoMag, we love our Neo magnets. We use magnets on everything, almost everything. But the post in there aligns the gun, the barrel up perfectly with that magnet. The retention you get from the magnet is perfect. If it was any weaker or any stronger, I'd be concerned, but it's solid. It's very, very solid. And because of that, it allows you to use different guns somewhat. Like I used a Glock 19 in here. I used a few different Glock 19 clones. Like this is the PSA dagger, and they all work extremely well. Same thing, why you can use a light, no light, different lights, all the different versatility that it gives you. Real quick, the outside the waistband holster is very, very similar, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. It has all the features, the magnet, the good retention, all that cool stuff. Obviously, it's made for outside the waistband, so it has two belt loops. I carried this around the house a few days. I work from home. I didn't test this as much. 99% of the testing and use I did was an inside the waistband holster. Price, $89.99, which I don't think is bad at all for a premium holster that's made in the U.S. at the Mission First Tactical site. They make these themselves in their facility, so not a bad price. All right, testing. The first thing I did was test the retention, because probably like you, when you heard that it uses a magnet for retention, I was like, ew, that's scary. So I just, I drew like this a whole bunch, and then I got several traditional holsters, and I just did this as well. And the retention is just about the same, so I started feeling a little more comfortable. Obviously, with a holster like this, you can adjust the retention. So if you like the retention way out or way tough, you can't do that with the Pro Series holsters. That's the only difference between this Pro Series holster and a normal holster. But, you know, I got the, oh, that's scary to do. I got the holster, tried to shake it out, and it doesn't come out very easily. So once I did that, and I was comfortable with the magnet idea, it was time to go to the range. And I'm lucky right now, it was good timing right now, because I'm testing a few different Glock clone guns, like I'm testing this PSA Dagger, the Lone Wolf, I'm testing a few optics that are on here as well, so that allowed me to put a lot more rounds through this holster than I normally do. I shot a couple hundred rounds easily through a gun with this holster, and I did a ton, obviously, of drawing from the holster. I wanted to see what it was like drawing in different positions, different speeds, reholstering the gun as well. So I shot several hundred rounds, dozens and dozens of different drawing from the holster, reholstering, all the type of stuff you would expect to do when you're testing a holster. I also carried it for a few weeks as well. Again, not with the clips that came with it. It was with the Alias system clips. And smooth sailing, no problems, no issues, nothing that I need to report to you guys and make sure that you know. Pros. The magnet setup is going to be the biggest pro. Whether you like it or not, I do. I think it's a unique idea, a unique feature, and I give credit for, almost said Neomag, I give credit to Mission First Tactical for thinking outside the box, trying something different. Who knows if this is going to be like the wave of the future and all companies are going to start using magnets? Who knows? But again, it's unique, it's different, it's done well. But sometimes when people do, they didn't do things different just for the sake of doing things different. It makes sense, and there's advantages to it. All the other things we mentioned, has nice clips, good cant, optics ready, clean, good fit, good finish, works with or without a light, all the other stuff that we mentioned. Most important, it works with the Neomag Alias system. Did I mention that? I don't know if I mentioned that at all. I got no cons. It's a nice holster. They did a great job. I have absolutely no cons. Again, I just want to point out one thing. If you have, because this is not the bottom of the holster is not open. So if you have a threaded barrel or a comp, this is not going to work for you. Mission First Tactical does have a bunch of other holsters. I believe some of them are open bottom. Don't quote me on that. So if this is not your jam, if you want something less expensive, whatever, Mission First Tactical sells a bunch of holsters. So don't rule them out just because you don't like this particular holster. All right. Let me thank Mission First Tactical for sending me these two holsters. They also sent me some of their new backpacks. I'll be doing a review on those shortly. The backpacks are damn nice too. They did a good job on both of them. I'm going to try to put some affiliate links down in the video description. To be honest, I don't know if anybody sells these holsters, but if they do, I will put those links down in the video description. We don't have a sponsor of the video, but we'll pretend Neomag sponsored the video because I mentioned them enough. Why not? Who cares? Most important, guys, thank you for watching. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. If you think I deserve it, please like, comment, subscribe, enable the bell notifications. You do any of those things, I appreciate it. It's free, it's easy, especially subscribe. I'm trying to take over the world here. If you think I deserve it, subscribe, enable the bell notification, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!